What's good? It's your boy Donnie and What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Donnie, and it's another reaction. So I do like muscle cars, I'm not gonna lie to you, and I saw this video that seemed really interesting to me. Something happens in here. I did see a little bit of it, but I wanted to see this video. I thought it'd be interesting. Brake failure crash. You know, I thought it'd be interesting. So let's go ahead and check it out. If you do like what you see here, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a lot, and I do appreciate it. Let's get to the reaction. Like I said, I love muscle cars, man. So I got a Mustang. I need to fix it up. I got into an accident. I'm just gonna have to get a new car. Just look at it like that. I'm gonna have to get a new car. I'm gonna have to sell it. And I got into a really bad accident, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was before I couldn't say it. It's before that thing. There we go. It's before that. Yeah, before that, I got into a really bad accident. It was snowing here in St. Louis, and yeah, spun out, tore it back up, and now it's like on life support basically. And I'm just been getting back and forth into work, and trying to do this YouTube stuff so I can get stuff going. So I looked at this car video and I was like, you know what? I love muscle cars, man. So let's go ahead and watch it. So let's go ahead and get to the reaction. Beautiful.
Where's he going? Where's he going? Oh shit, oh shit.
I know that didn't feel good. I know that didn't feel good.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Sean, Autotopia LA. I'm giving you a warning right up front. This video could be potentially considered graphic in nature.
Yeah.
We're not doing it to show you graphic for the sensational level.
Yeah.
I want to use this opportunity, what happened last December, while we entertain you, to also educate you a bit, because there was a lot of learning cues on this video. For any of you that follow the channel, you know I was involved in an accident during a shoot a while back. December 17th is the exact date, and I'll never forget that date because it was an impactful day. Like any other day, we went down to our buddy Dean's SoCal Classic Car Storage to shoot a video. It was our first time seeing this car or meeting the owner, Russ. And when he showed up, it was a knockout car.
Yeah.
64 Mercury Comet, beautiful metal work on this car. Hundreds of thousands of dollars spent building a 1,300 horsepower blown, gorgeous Mercury Comet.
People always say, so what did this cost you? I said 23 years, 208,000 and 2 wives. So I built the car on my own out of my garage, basically. This is a 632 Merlin big block Chevy with a 1471 BDS blower on it.
You're not going to the drag strip with this thing.
No, it's too much grief has been put into this to make this happen, to put it into a wall or do something stupid.
So in the 23-year process, something that didn't stand out to me at the time of the interview is he said he had done his brakes about 17 years ago on this car. Now the car hasn't been driven much, but brake technology has changed dramatically over the last 17 years.
Yeah, facts.
I've got a couple things on my wish list. Probably should put bigger brakes on it at the time. You know, you got to remember 23 years ago.
That's my thing. I ain't gonna lie. That's my thing about buying an older car like that. I will have to take care of it so much. And with technology forever evolving, you can't drive those old cars like that.
One had, you know, 700 horsepower Hellcats, and you know, 1,000 horsepower to the rear wheels was what, you know.
So we get all our beauty shots, we get all the B-roll, and we do our interview. Now it's time to go for our drive, where we're just doing casual rolling shots. Our roller shots are typically speed limit or close to it, you know, nothing radical on our rollers. And so we get in a car that has harnesses, and I put on my lap belt, as does Russ. We're just doing casual driving, no big deal, lap belt's just fine. Is it okay to put the, should I just leave the harnesses and sit against them?
Yeah, that's what I do. I just
Real talk, I don't know what made him not put these on. They both didn't put them on.
I highly recommend going forward, you guys put on your harnesses.
Yeah.
If you don't have harnesses, I highly recommend putting them on.
He should have put his harness on.
Down the road, right? Time to get some nice, beautiful rolling shots of this gorgeous Mercury comet. We pull up to our first stoplight, which is, I don't even know if it's a mile away from where we've left from. As soon as we pull up to the light.
And real talk, if you get in any car, because I do this in any car, I'll put my seatbelt on. Put on a harness, put on the seatbelt. It's literally seconds. It's literally seconds. Every vehicle I get in, I'll put on my seatbelt.
Remember Russ throwing the car, automatic transmission, throwing it into neutral, and tapping the accelerator. And he tells me the accelerator's sticking at a give or take at about 2,200 RPMs.
Is that not usually where it's at?
Again, not one we really thought about. You know, I've had an accelerator stick before. You kick it, you're all good, right? So we take off down the road. Nice wide road, right? You got 3 lanes on each side.
Beautiful
really nice.
car.
We're cruising along, catching our rolling shots. We drive, you know, give or take, it's about 1.5 miles, 2 miles max from where we started to where we do our turnaround. And as we pull into this area to turn around, we just start to drive, and I tell Russ, man, I smell a lot of brakes right now. He says, yeah, I've been having to ride them.
I don't understand.
Again, you know, this is one of those times.
I don't know why he was doing it. Why was he like giving it power, like just powering up, just power. You know, why was he doing it?
And I'm trying to build it to the point. Ultimately, what I want to do while we entertain you here is I want to educate you, because we've all been in a lot of these scenarios before and nothing happened. You know, like what happened on this day. So we drive down the road. You know, another quarter mile or so, we come up to a stoplight. So we pull up to the light, car stops, you know, just like Russ said, he's fine, he's got brakes. Yeah, we smell brakes, but we're fine. It surges a little bit because that accelerator's sticking. And then... That's
what I didn't understand. Why was he accelerating? Like, why is he doing it? Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Dude hit his face. That's a metal. He gonna rewind it. He gonna explain it.
There's nowhere to go.
Fuck.
So we take off like we always do. He picks up a little bit of speed, 45 to 50 miles.
I don't understand.
Except for now.
Why did he do that? Like, why did he drive the car like that? Why is he picking up speed and he's such a smart... It's almost like he wanted to do that.
And Russ puts the brakes on. And then I hear him say, no brakes. I hear him say, no brakes, no brakes. He's pumping. He's trying to get brake. There is no brakes. We're looking ahead. There's a red light. There's cars stopped across 2 turn lanes, 3 straight lanes. And you'll notice Russ swerves to the left.
Yeah.
His goal here is that those turn lanes are about to get a green arrow, and he's going to float in behind them. They don't get the green arrow. Now you'll notice we swerve back to the right. All the while, you'll notice definitely some sheer terror taking over my mind, because now I'm looking ahead of me.
Real quick, this is metal. All this is metal.
And I realize we've got a couple of seconds. Russ is definitely focused trying to figure out something. And the reality is now we've got, I don't know, a second or two before we're going to hit cars. We're going to hit stopped cars. And that's what happened, man. We at about 45 miles per hour, we hit a minivan We also lightly
A
braked off
minivan.
another car. Because I was wearing the lap belt only, my face smacked the metal dashboard to the point where I got teeth marks and a dent in the metal dashboard. 4 new teeth later, about 30 stitches, put my blown up lip back together. Russ,
please wear your
hit on the
seatbelt.
point of impact, natural response, you know, and completely blew out his right elbow. I find it interesting that at the point of impact, both of us, just an unconscious reaction within our bodies, both of us turned our heads to the left and closed our eyes. I wish closing my eyes would have made it all go away, but it didn't. And that's what happened, man. It was a brutal car crash. There's a lot of damage to Russ's car. Between both of us, a lot of dollars in hospital bills. There's points that I learned from this that I hope we can pass on to you guys, because
Wear your seatbelt.
I promise you, don't even put the thought into this. If your car doesn't have harnesses, put them on there, man.
Yeah.
I highly recommend it, even if it's a shoulder harness, just to give you something more than a lap belt that all it does is simply hold you, for the most part, in the seat. I highly recommend, whether or not you're 100% sure that your brakes work, I can't recommend.
Now, what we can say, you should have put your harness on. You didn't put your harness on.
Enough. Regularly tech inspecting your car. They do it every time people go out to autocross, track days, any form of performance driving. Cars are getting teched. Regularly tech your car.
Yeah.
Even if you're not a mechanic like me, take it to the guy that built your car. Take it to one of your buddies. Get your car tech inspected. I highly recommend it. Another thing I recommend, it's a rare thing to see on a custom muscle car, is a handbrake.
Yes.
I can't recommend enough. Yeah, it doesn't look as cool on your center console, no question about it. A nice little button for a hydraulic e-brake. I can't recommend enough a grab brake right here. Had we had one, who knows, maybe we would have slowed up enough that the impact wouldn't have been as dramatic to either one of us, to the person that we hit, or to the vehicle that Russ took 23 years to build. So that's the bad, the skinny, the gnarly, the nasty of what happened here. The good news is, as you can tell, I've for the most part healed up. I'm going to for the rest of my life feel like I have a fat lip. Feels like I got popped in the mouth a couple days ago. Dealing with back pain, but I trust that we'll get all the way through this and I'll get my back to 100%. But doing really good. Like, I ride my motorcycle, I'm active, I'm back out living my life. Russ is doing great. We saw Russ a couple months back. He came up here to the shop to hang out one day, and he's doing really great. You know, his arm, he had most of his mobility back. He's doing physical therapy, doing well. So gratefully, both of us are going to get about as close as you can get to a full recovery from this. The car, at some point, Russ is going to revisit it. Right now, it's just, you know, it's all too close. He's got a lot of things going on in his personal life, so the car's been put on hold for now. But at some point, he's going to rebuild that car, get it back on the road, and I look forward to, believe me, when it's ready to go, I will get in the car with Russ.
No, you need to stay away from the car.
On. I know his brakes are going to be great, and we're going to have a super fun shoot with him, and we're going to get to show you just what an extraordinary car this 64 Mercury Comet really is. The final thing I have for you is a massive thanks. If you've made it this far into the video, it means you probably like what we do and you probably regularly watch and support our channel. And me and all the guys genuinely appreciate it, especially given the difficult time it was we had to put together compilation videos because we couldn't shoot.
Yeah, I wanted to show the important part, for real. Like, I love muscle cars.
Mouth stuff and back stuff and da-da-da, all that, you know what I mean? So a massive, gigantic, authentic thanks from all of us guys to you for hanging out, watching what we do, continuing to support, continuing to help us grow this channel. Just appreciate you guys like I can't even express. Thank you. And I will see you in the next episode. All right, man. Later.
Yeah. But yeah, that was crazy. Please make sure you put on your seatbelt. Yeah, I love muscle cars. Like I'm saying, I love muscle cars. And to be honest with you, what I realized with muscle cars, there's always something on a muscle car. Always. Like I got Mustang. But for what happened with it, that was on me. I totally understand. Let's say I'm gonna get another car. I will get another car. But like, man, I had a Cutlass. I think it was an 89. I think it was an 88 or 89. Because I remember I didn't like the back of the lights. It was a later, but I wanted a 90. But I got an 88 or 89 Cutlass. I tell you, it was always something wrong on that car. Boy, it was a pain in the butt. But I love that motherfucker. And I love muscle cars, damn me. But that's going to be the video. If you do like what you see, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate it. And your boy Donnie.
Enter the Tekken.